in the building. I'm sure he can freestyle with a sister. There's so many great people. And the soul preacher, you know, my dearest friend, Ray Phillips. Bishop Ray Phillips is here. I am so excited because I'm wearing my girl's Jesus shirt. You already know Candace Parker. I love your representation. It matches my mask. Huh? So I'm just hearing my own voice. Song is so old. That's the reason why what you do for Christ will last. And listen, don't be discouraged. Blow the dust off of some stuff. Some of y'all got some stuff that's still sitting around and you need to blow the dust off and make it happen, huh? Don't listen. We're in a different generation. We don't care if stuff is new, old, or in between. We need to just begin to move forward in what we purpose and created to do. I'm going to do a live here later on where the richest place on the planet, you got to guess where it's at. I'm going to let you know here in a few minutes. I'm so excited to just thank you again, Pastor Dangerous, for playing me. Messed my head up. Pioneer Christian rap here in Columbus, Ohio, over 30-something years ago, 30-something, because I didn't feel like counting. I'm already past 30, so that means that's real high, huh? I was young and seasoned, and it might be 40. Uh-oh, wait a minute, let me think. Yeah, but I know it's 30-something. I'm not quite 40 yet. But I will be hearing a few. And I see Jones the Barber got me live, y'all.
We live.
And listen, Jones the Barber, the thing that's amazing about him is that I told y'all a while back when they was here that I thought he was a different kind of barber. I was pointing out my past, but he is a amazing barber at a barbershop. And he just came out with a music video. We're going to talk about that here soon. But you know, I got to give shout outs real quick. This Saturday, celebrating National Disabilities Employment Awareness Month. UPFAD, which stands for Unlimited Possibilities for All Disabilities, which is the organization that I started back in 2014. It's honoring my son, who is a genius, Stephen Carter Jr., who has autism, which is a genius with autism. I'm honoring him for the entire month. I've been celebrating National Disabilities Awareness Month. I had a food drive all month long. I want to thank United Faith International Baptist Church for making that happen. Then also we had a comedy show. I had some crazy, amazing comedians on the 17th. We want to honor, and then the MC for that event was my manager, David. Hello, manager. I have to say it. David Dawson. He was my manager. He is the one who emceed the event. He's in a wheelchair, but he is brilliant. He runs my entire business, if you will. He tells me what to do. That's what he does. But anyway, and so this Saturday we have in celebration, the finale celebration, we're going to be partnering with a phenomenal organization by the name of Kids Linked. Kids Linked is an amazing organization that goes around the state of Ohio, and they allowed me to partner with them to do a drive-through. So we're going to celebrate all disabilities, and this drive-through is so super, super dope. They have gift cards out the wazoo. They have gift cards from Dave & Buster's. They got gift cards from Laser Craze. They got gift cards from Kroger's, gift cards from all kinds of things. And we also have, I have a lot of treats at my table. So listen, we are going to have a great time. It's going to be in Newark, Ohio. I'm going to give you more information. So this is a drive-through event, but I have to give a shout out again to Kids Link. Now, the craziest shout out I need to give is the City of Columbus gave me a grant. I want to thank Mayor Andrew Ginther for loving this sister enough to believe in our organization. We've been doing a All Disabilities Festival. We've been doing an All Disabilities Festival for the past 5 years. I believe that all disabilities are amazing, gifted people, and they need opportunities to express themselves. So if some disabilities are visible, but there's some disabilities that's hidden. I'm carrying a hidden disability myself right now. So I just want to thank the City of Columbus. And sometimes some people got disabilities because they're ugly. But anyway, we're going to talk about that. We're going to say we appreciate the City of Columbus. We appreciate Rev 1 Ventures. We appreciate them. We appreciate Mac and the Urban Trendsetters, which is my girl Sharon Gordon. Appreciate, these are people who sponsor. Appreciate Mike Hargrove with the Dad's Financial Legacy Group. Appreciate my boy from 36 some odd years, or 30 years, over 30 years, Lamont Glover, which is a part of the Gospel Fest. Lamont Glover, appreciate it. And then Lottie Doe with Latoya Berger. We appreciate all you guys supporting this weekend, the All Disabilities Fall Festival that's in partnership with Kids Link via UPFAD, which stands for Unlimited Possibilities for All Disabilities. Now that I talked about Saturday, we have to talk about Sunday. This Sunday, coming up November the 1st, Kingdom Image Awards has a concert, a virtual concert. Now, anybody who knows about the Kingdom Image Awards, it's a national awards program that was started by none other than Romani Hunter. This awards program is just like the Stellar Awards. It takes artists and everything from all over the nation, and they get an opportunity to get voted on. They get opportunity to have sales, and I'm talking about not just your national artists, but also you're making it, blazing it, like the people I'm about to interview, artists that's doing stuff individually and on their own label. So this Kingdom Image Awards, if you're doing your own label and making stuff happen, there are people who are going to honor and reward you. So I got to give a crazy shout out to Romani Hunter for November the 1st. You guys don't want to miss the Kingdom Image Awards live. And then my business coach, who told me, hey, you got to begin to look at different ways to do yourself. You are minimizing who you are. Listen, everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs a coach. Sometimes you minimize what you do and who you are because you just do it effortlessly. What is it that you do that you can do for free that you just minimize what you're doing? Well, what it is she let me know that I need to begin to step up. So Tana, I just want to say, Tana Batiste, I appreciate how she coached me on yesterday. That call was fierce. When she finished with me, I reorganized, replanned, redid. I thought I was doing something, huh? You think you're doing something for 30 years and then you find out you didn't do nothing. But I made a little bit of noise, but she's trying to help me make a bigger splash. So, Tana, I appreciate you beyond words. Now, this next shout out, before I go to my amazing, gifted guest, I got to give a crazy shout out to Willie Moore Jr., Flat Out, and Kev on Stage. Also, I got to give a shout out to my girl, Anna Douglas, who has promoted me on her page. Appreciate you, Anna Douglas, for you three have taught me how to be in this virtual space. When I say this is different, it's very, very different. So I am so excited about what's transpiring now. Without further ado, my guest, they just came out with a dope, I don't even know how to describe it. I want to get them on and we're going to talk about all the stuff that they're doing and the reason why you need to kind of pattern off of what they're doing. I got off the phone with Ray the other day and he let me know, listen, we got 50 songs in the docket. We ready to rock and roll no matter what kind of concert. We could do a sort of concert, a national concert, a mini concert. When I say that they're ready to go and this is what you need to do to prepare, I just want to give a shout out, first of all, to my friend Ray Phillips. Ray, thank you for being in the building. Thank you for being on this show with me. And then a barber that we got to talk about, not the barber that I thought about with Mafia Barber, but this is an actual get your edge up on point, get your cut up real good. This is Jones the Barber. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
You are doing amazing. I am so glad that you're back. And you know why you guys are back? Because y'all are making comeback noise.
Nice.
There's a lot of people who I bring them on and then they like stop. And I'm like, dude, you got to keep going, keep making noise. Well, y'all just messed around and made like crazy, stupid noise. Y'all playing in New York. Y'all playing in the South. Y'all playing. And I am just loving what's happening. Y'all dropping videos for every single song. I just watched a song the other day. I said, well, I said, well, listen, I could stay on y'all's page and just have a whole movie night. Y'all are just doing that thing. Talk about this latest project that y'all got going on. Talk about the amazing things that's going on around the country. I don't take care of who takes the mic because y'all know I'm going to put y'all on the spot to do some stuff. Cool. But talk about what's happening with you guys and why it's necessary to do your thing.
I'm going to let you go ahead.
Yes, it's Jones the Barber. Like I said, I'm grateful to be back here. But speaking on the new single, I Found Freedom. We've all been going through some things. This pandemic has definitely just been touching lives. And being that, we all have our walk with Christ with God, finding freedom has allowed us just to be free, allow us to keep pushing, allowing us to take on any bumps in the road. And working with Ray Phillips, he always finds out an amazing way to put out the music. So I'm just bringing my energy and I let him do all the magic.
Well, it's deeper than, Ray, let's put you on. So yes, you do find an amazing way, but then you didn't just come out with music, y'all got a music video.
Yes.
Definitely.
So talk about why, because y'all had like 15 videos the last time I had y'all on. Now y'all got 30. Talk about, just talk about this new single, which y'all dropped it like a few days ago and it's already got over 3,000 views. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, shout out to Matt at Killer Aesthetics. He's been behind the visuals.
Yeah.
Well, Killer Aesthetics is definitely killer because the brother brought some heat. I love the video. I love the concept. I love the cutouts. I love the way he edited that mug. It was just the bomb, man. Yeah. It's just a bomb. But talk about the song, Ray.
It's funny because I was working on my solo project. It's coming, y'all. I know people's like, nah, whatever. But I was working on my solo project and someone sent me a track. And when they sent me the track, I was like, oh, here we go. And the song popped up in my head. And basically, based on the environment, what we're going through right now with the racial tension and different things of that nature, I say, you know what, we have to find freedom. But the best place to find it is in God. So who can create freedom within a crisis is God. And I looked at the children of Israel where he created a plague. Y'all not hearing me here. Y'all catch that. He created a plague.
Come close so they can hear you. Come on.
He created a plague.
A plague.
So that they could be free. This is a plague so we could get free. Free from our jobs, free to think, to create the way we needed to create. And I was like, I'm not going to allow myself to be sitting in a house for I don't care how many days, right? And not be able to capitalize on the time that God has given me. So for me, I had to lean into my purpose. I'm not chasing a dream no more. God said, lean into your purpose. Those who chasing dreams, the dream is always going to be in front of you. So you're never going to catch it. Y'all get that later. But
no, they're going to get it right now because it's the truth. There's too many people who are not fulfilling their purpose because they're chasing and not doing.
Come on.
Gotta eliminate those excuses.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so if I'm chasing something, it's always in front of me. So, but when I lean into my purpose, that means I understand what God has put inside me. So I'm leaning into it. So I found freedom. It came about because I was like, listen, we have to find freedom somewhere. So we call it a freedom trilogy. We got freedom trilogy coming out because we got 3 songs we talking about freedom.
Freedom trilogy. That's dope.
Yes, more visuals.
Yeah, more visuals. And the next one is called We Want Freedom. And we're demanding it. And God had allowed me to put this Kunta Kinte sample in it where he was being beaten. And the man was asking him, what is your name? He was saying Kunta Kinte. He said, what is your name? Kunta Kinte. Because he understood that his authentic self was trying to be stripped away. I'm trying to get people to get back to their purpose, the authentic self of who they are. In our songs. When you hear our songs, you're going to feel good. Somebody coined the phrase yesterday. I was talking to somebody on the radio and they was like, y'all the groove kings because everything has a groove to it. It makes you feel good. It makes you move. And I said, I love that. And I told him,
capturing the vibes.
We catching the vibes.
That's what leads also to in those videos.
Exactly. And so I called him. I said, listen, man, I'm about to sing you a track and I need you to come bring the heat. And he definitely brought the heat.
Well, I'll say, first of all, let me say this, Jones.
Yes.
I'm a lyricist. And I know that Ray said heat, but I'm going to tell you what my phrase is. I say lava. When a person brings something that's beyond hot, they bring the lava. You are actually lava when it comes down to the tracks. First of all, they're easy to understand, but more than that, your lyrical content is just dope. It's just mad on point. And I was just super impressed about, just how God is maneuvering you with the skill level that you have, man. I mean, I'm like, as a rapper, it's the dope. So talk about, and Ray, I have to say this to you. You can't help it because Jones keep bringing it. I mean, I know the solo is not meant right now. You could be, listen, we still young.
I was just telling him that. So he makes amazing music, but I said it's just not. It's not for you right now. It's
not for you right now. Because, every time you deal with Jones, the brother just be like, you know what? I got you. To have that kind of backup is just amazing to me. Jones, talk about being a lyricist and how when he came to you with the song, first of all, let's tell everybody where they can go to see the video.
Yes, be sure right now, YouTube, Jones the Barber and the Thasoulpreacha. Go to YouTube, you can pull up the videos. We just dropped 3 new videos. Also follow us on Facebook, Jones the Barber and the Thasoulpreacha. All right.
But you know what I love? If you put in I Found Freedom, we like the 3rd video.
It's the views is growing quick.
It's beautiful.
And that's the amazing part about it. When he sent over the beat, now it's just like when I'm making the music and step in the booth as a father of 6, the things that I'm going through, work, balancing so many different avenues. When I step in front of the mic, I'm not a freestyler, but the flow just comes there. Words just start going that I'm like, wow, like I wasn't thinking about that, but it just comes.
Well, I mean, especially when you let God use you the way that He's using you, it absolutely comes like that. I mean, but He is using you, and amazingly, sir. I mean, you know, it's one thing going in a freestyle, but the thing is that you're pointing everybody back towards God, which is the amazing part, but you're doing it in such an eloquent way. I mean, I am going to start coining the Groove Kings because you guys are doing this thing, and I love to see men doing what y'all's doing in a way that y'all doing it, glorifying God and bringing a unique style and sound to the gospel and to the stage. Yeah. I mean, I love the vibe that you guys are getting. So Jones the Barber and the Soul Preacher, but how you said if I found freedom, the thing about that is when you talk about freedom, man, I mean that word alone is huge. Talk about, you know, who is the one that came up with the idea, Ray? So talk about, you know, when it rose up in your spirit, what was that feeling? What did that feel like?
I think we had just got done being downtown. We was out downtown, and we had, for those who don't know, we had opportunity to do a song and be a feature during the Democratic Party Get Out the Vote. And we had just got done doing that song. What was the song we did?
Freedom in Your Vote.
No, I'm talking about downtown for the Black Lives Matter.
The Sun Will Shine Again?
The Sun Will Shine Again. And so we did that song, The Sun Will Shine Again. And I was like, I'm looking around in the crowd, and nothing against my beautiful white brothers and sisters, but it was none of us in the crowd. Mm-hmm. And we're doing a Black Lives Matter Get Out the Vote march. Mm-hmm. You know, you could count them on your hand. Mm-hmm. And I was like, they're not free. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I was like, we have to get these people to understand that there's power in their creativity, mm-hmm. but in order to be free, you really have to understand your purpose. Mm-hmm. And if I'm stuck at a 9-to-5, struggling trying to pay bills, mm-hmm. and all I can see is survival, mm-hmm. I can never thrive. Mm. You know, and during this pandemic, God allowed some people to thrive, and like for me, I didn't worry about income. You know what I'm saying? It kept coming, and it kept coming, and it kept coming. You know, somebody would say, I need you to do this, write this song. I need you to help me produce this. I need you to, and I told him, I said, it's crazy because I move in silence. I don't need to shake a drum or beat a drum and tell you what I'm doing, because as long as you're doing God's purpose, guess what? He's going to reveal, and he's going to open and bless you publicly. And that's what's happening now. I said with him is his style, he's hungry. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times when I was, you know, back in the day, I used to get people who act like they're hungry, but they don't want to eat. I'm just.
But it's the truth. I mean, because it's kind of like what do we want to call it? Like microwave. Now, I don't want to say microwave per se, but people who are not willing to. I mean, in this industry, man, you don't have time to sit and think. You need to produce and make it happen. And the thing I do love about you, Jones, is Ray is a fast mover, and so are you. Yes. Which makes it something that's which makes this the Groove Kings matter, man. Because there's so many times where people just kind of, you know, I want to be in the industry. I want to be in the industry. And I'm telling people, you can't sit in this industry at any moment. I remember I was backstage with who was that? Was that I can't even think of who it is right now, but it was with Kurt, Fred, or one of I can't remember who it was, but basically they had to have a jingle to Walmart like the next day. Mm-hmm. So they're in mid-tour, doing this tour, running around the country, and they have to have a jingle in place and ready to go. So that means in between that tour, they got to run to a studio, make some stuff happen, get the jingle to Walmart, see if Walmart has the approval, be able to tour, do the concert, and if Walmart says no, they got to go back into the studio, tighten it up, and make it happen. That's how fast this industry moves. Mm-hmm. And the thing that I love about it is that Ray was able to connect with you. You got in that booth, you killed it. I mean, killed it. The Truth is another person. The Truth was a Christian rapper. Same thing happened. I used to have to do that, you know, because in order for people to pay you to do certain things, you do have to do very quickly. So, and I'm going to say this: freedom is a bipartisan song. I'm just going to speak that over your life. Republicans need it too, baby. Oh, Black Republicans, all of it, everybody need it. Yeah. The whole world. Independents, I'm independent. Independent, because I'll vote for Republican in a heartbeat. Democrat, if you ain't right, I just ain't got you. But it's a global message. Let's talk about, when we talk about found freedom, I found freedom. So you guys, y'all got to check the Jones the Barber out. He don't have his name is spelled exactly Jones. That's what I love about it. But you guys got to check the song out. But more than that, let's talk about, I saw more videos than just that. Right. Let's talk about, the need, man, for doing the visual concepts like you guys are doing. Did the same brother do these same videos?
Yes, along with Righteous, I am visuals. So Righteous shot the first couple videos. Matt has shot the latest 3 videos that we've dropped. And these videos are just coming because one, a legacy, and just really being hungry and determined. I have no time to relax. And as a barber, I'm hearing so many different things. I respond better under pressure. And me seeing how busy everything is moving. You have so many causes and things, issues that's going on. People need the music. And with us grooving like this, I found freedom just get you off your feet and just put you right in the zone. And you get to speak about, the lyrics even lay it out, I've been up and down the road. Guess I was built for it tough. I'm just going through things. But
go ahead and spill it like you did last time. I was up and down the road. I'm built for it tough. Come on, Jones, do it.
Kept my glass half full, couldn't get me enough. Nana said a hard head makes a you-know-what. I'm just thankful the Almighty God never gave up. While I was roaming and boasting, my mama's prayers was in motion. Ain't no ducking when you covered, destined and chosen. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. No more chains binding me. Once blind, but now I see. No more stumbling, got a pep in my step. I'm just keeping it G. Yes, and all praise to the Most High. I know my sins are forgiven. It's written. It just meant so much to get in the booth and just lay it out.
But what you did was you did a salvation message in less than 30 seconds. Can we just say that? Can we say that? First of all, that's how powerful. How powerful what you did, Jones.
Come on.
That was an entire salvation message in 30 seconds. You talked about the blood wash. When I say I love your black tail more than you can imagine, but the thing is that you guys are rocking the bells in something that is needed and necessary more now than ever before. And then, Jones, I'm going to point out something because we're going to come around this corner and I'm going to bring Ray in. The reason why I appreciate Ray for what he's doing in you. But you also did a dedication to a barber who committed suicide. And I saw that video that was in your barbershop. And let me tell you.
He actually overdosed.
He overdosed.
He overdosed.
Ooh. Okay. Talk about that. I mean, your dedication was so powerful to that situation, and suicide is just, overdosing and all of that is so huge in our community.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. That song was absolutely powerful.
That song was the truth. It was the hardest song I had to make, just simply because a close friend like that. I knew Tony for a year. I was 1 week older than Tony, but he's a husband, a father, a barber. He had so much talent. But to be such a friend that you want to hold each other accountable and to not be aware of a pain, a struggle that a friend is going through, to not be able to step in. So now seeing his 3 sons and me having 3 sons and 3 daughters, it just makes me lean more into my purpose. Gone Too Soon is out right now. If you go to my YouTube channel, Jones the Barber, you can see that. And hopefully this song not only will allow you to shed tears for someone that you have lost, but to just see the opportunity for you to do something better, and to smile, keep their name alive. Tony Shires was the barber. We called each other step barbers. We held each other accountable when it was time for barber competitions. My man was right there to make sure the tools was right, and music is just allowing me to grow as a man, really endure everything that I'm going through, touching lives that I would normally, I don't get the chance to be in, state to state. But when this music is heard, it's touching lives and it's introducing them, it's digging people out that dark spot. When a song like Gone Too Soon, the visuals, I want it to be, and again, I have a relationship with our producer, like our videographer. So if I wake up, like we just did a video in the gym early in the morning, like it's spur of the moment, let's make it happen. We already have it here. It just naturally happened. Struggles come to us, but we're overcoming these struggles and hurdles.
Well, the thing is, it's almost mind blowing, amazing, because so often and so many times we don't know who's going through. because we actually see different people. We see their personality. We see things of that nature. And I could just say, like, no one's seen Robin Williams going through.
Right.
And Robin Williams was an amazing artist. And then I know with myself personally, when the pandemic hit, I was going through. I was struggling mentally, like trying to find relevancy, because I was so used to doing events for 15 years and it's like nothing. And I'm like, okay, where's my income coming in, God? Yeah. But I love how lyrically you flow like you flow. Ray, I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to turn it to you this kind of way. First of all, let me say I appreciate you for being bold enough to not to share the stage and share your mantle with this young man. That's something that's so powerful, because a lot of times people are afraid to give young people opportunity, and you are showing why it's needed and necessary more now than ever before to create opportunities for young people. And let's talk about, especially young black males, you giving them opportunities. Go ahead and give a shout out to your fans. They're watching them live. For you to create a platform like you do for young men, that's amazing to me. And I want you to talk about why it's needed and necessary to create platforms and give the opportunities that you're giving, because that's exactly what you're doing.
Well, I think that music is our endorsement on life, but on legacy. He said legacy. When he's dead and gone, his kids can always go back to those videos and see Dad walking in his purpose. When Jesus was dead and then he went to heaven, he left us something, the Bible, so we can always understand how he was walking in his purpose. See, videos and songs and music for us is our Bible. So it's like, if you don't read the Word of God, guess what? Read me. Read the visuals. And we're so visually connected to social media. What better place to do it? I remember when putting CDs out was enough, but if don't nobody see you, they can't hear you now. You know what I'm saying? So it's so important for him. When I met him, I heard him in church spit something. And I was just like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? My antennas went up, and my spidey senses started tingling. And I was like, he got something. And it was when he became my barber, that's when we was just kind of bonding and talking and everything else. And I just invited him over one day, man, and I was like, he started spitting, but I went and investigated, because he had some old stuff out there that he used to do, because I wanted to see the potential. See, a lot of times we don't go back and look at the potential to see what we can do and how to pull it out of people. My job on this earth is to help pull and resurrect your potential into the manifestation of what God wants you to have. And for him, when he came to the studio, he came in with a light and a hunger and a passion. And I was like, from the first track, because we had a group called Lethal, and we still got a project. That's a whole nother story.
What y'all doing right now is revolutionary. Keep going. But
the thing is, once we connected on a level of, I trust you. He trusts me to deliver what's necessary to the people. Is and we don't even go back and forth over lyrics. I'll shoot something corny out. He'd be like, "Nah, pops, we're not doing that." But
but it works.
But it works
in a manner.
Like peanut butter jelly on us. What is it?
Yeah, he told me to make a sandwich, man.
I said, do a sandwich in the beginning of this right here. And he was like, oh,
peanut butter jelly with the noodles on this side. Might not be the meal, but fulfilling and on time. It just goes.
I love it. And so talk about why positioning a young person like you're doing and the need, and that's because, Jones, are you even 30 yet?
I'm 31.
Okay, so 31. See, he's still way down there. So talk about.
Well, thank you.
He could be my son, huh? So let's go ahead and talk about. So why is it necessary to position young people now more than ever before?
Because young people are not coming to church. See, we've missed a generation, and because we've missed a generation, it's our job as the elders or the eldermen coming up to try to help pull that generation in. And what better place to do it is with the person that's young, that the generation that we've lost, after him, they're not coming to church to hear near my God to thee. They're not coming to Yes, Jesus Loves Me. They're not coming to Sunday school. So we have to begin to think outside of the box and how to attack the devil where he's doing his best work. And what place is it into what we call soul hop, soul music and hip hop together?
Wait a minute. So come on now. Did you hashtag that?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
We gonna keep hashtagging that. So hop.
Soul hop.
Come on now.
Soul hop. And so what better place to do it with a soul singer and a hip hop artist? And that's how we creating a vehicle. And as long as he keeps the fire, we was just talking to some fellas, last Tuesday night?
Yes.
One of their friends got shot and killed a couple days ago, right? And so mother called me up and said, hey, Ray, can you talk to these men about life? See, my music does more than just make people smile. My music resonates with the kids too.
Right.
And we have to understand, and for those who don't know, I don't make music for church. Okay, we'll get back to that.
You ain't got to get back to it. I mean, the world needs marketplace ministers.
I make music for the people, for the world.
That's right.
And yes, and it has God's seasoning all up in it.
Yeah.
But it's for those who ain't coming to church.
Right.
And the first thing she says, they love your music. They've been listening to your music. Can you talk to them? When they came in, what we did, we talked to them about real life. In 3 hours?
Yes.
A 3-hour conversation with some young people who were struggling in school, who were struggling with sexuality, who were struggling with pornography, who were struggling. And they was able to release all these things to men.
And just to pick it up, because the music is keeping us rooted, disciplined, and it's just serving its purpose. Cuts and Conversations takes place every second Tuesday each month. And we've been able to reach back to the youth. Young men, older men. And we've been able to speak on mental health, being able to be there for each other. And one smooth, great way to get into someone is music, So really speaking my piece and what I've been through to somebody that can relate through those dark times, they listen to that music groove, and here we go. Iron sharpens iron. It
does. And Cuts and Conversation, is that something that Tiffany Kendricks was part of, or is this a different one?
This is a different one.
Okay, but Cuts and Conversations make all the sense in the world because we need to hear from our men.
Right.
I mean, we need to hear from y'all more now than ever before. So let's talk about. It's y'all need it, man.
Right.
So what other songs is on the project? Let's talk about, because I want to say so many other things, but I want to keep focused. What other songs is on the project that y'all want to talk about?
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
We on the Freedom Trilogy.
Yeah.
We have the I Found Freedom. We Want Freedom. What's
Mama Pray For Me.
Mama Pray For Me. No, is it Grandmother Pray For Me?
Grandmama Pray For Me.
Yeah,
Ooh, to the we, to the we, to the we.
Go ahead and talk about it.
Thasoulpreacha. He comes up with these projects, and it's funny because it's just like he says, "It's time for me to take some time off, Jones. I gotta focus on my solo project." And I'm like, "Yeah, I hear you, but that's not
what God's
right
doing
now.
It's
okay.
Do
you see what happened to Breonna Taylor? And these young brothers is around here. So the music and the vibes are just stepping in, but the Freedom Trilogy. This is your baby.
It's interesting perspective because with I Found Freedom, We Want Freedom, and then Grandmama Pray For Me. When we started doing Grandmama Pray For Me, I was going to do a verse, like I was going to sing a verse, do my thing. And I was like, nah, man, we need like a 1, 2, 3 punch. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, man, we was in the barbershop, and a friend of his, who I watched his stuff, I was like, yo, man. And it just brought back his voice. I was like, oh, they doing it. Why they doing it to me?
Go ahead and put the freedom on. Let's listen to I Found Freedom. Go ahead, Pastor Dandridge. Come on.
I've been up and down the road.
Y'all go ahead and do the song. Come on.
Kept my glass half full, couldn't get me enough. Nana said a hard head makes a you know what. I'm just thankful the Almighty God never gave up. While I was roaming and boasting, my mother's prayers was in motion. Ain't no ducking when you covered, destined and chosen. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. No more chains binding me. Once blind, but now I see. No more stumbling, got a pep in my step. I'm just keeping it G. Yes, and all praise to the Most High. I know my sins are forgiven. It's
I
written.
found freedom. I found freedom in Him. I found freedom. I found freedom in Him. I found freedom. I found freedom in Him. Through my wrongs and my right and my fuss and my fight, I found freedom.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna keep the song rolling. First of all, I love the fact that we can just keep that mug grooving in the background. I love how you hit those runs. Y'all want to keep it going? Can we keep it going? Y'all mind keeping it going?
Keep it going.
Come on.
Yeah.
Until you came into my life and shined your light on me. See, I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. And now I can see all the possibilities you have for me.
Oh, we talking freedom, freedom. We found our freer. Gotta meet 'em, mind blowing. This just a teaser, no appetizer. Fulfilling. Let's get straight to the main dish.
I found freedom.
Yeah.
I found freedom in Him. I found freedom. I found freedom in Him. I found freedom. I found freedom in Him.
Be sure to go check out the video.
Through my wrongs and my right
I
and
found
my
freedom.
fuss and my fight, I found freedom.
Like a toddler out the toddler fence. Can't catch me like the gingerbread man. Free like them all gold MC Hammer pants before he got his bread. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get on your feet, give him some praise, give him your best praise dance. If you free, come on, say it again. Ha. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. No more chains binding me. Been on my way since I stopped hiding and seek. Like SWAT kicking down doors for all the love he has for me. I'm free. I'm free. Yeah. I love it.
When I say I absolutely love this song, again, y'all got a chance to hear live and in color only here at Xtreme Live. First of all, I got to give a shout out, it's crazy shout out to Pastor Wayne Dandridge for throwing the song in the mix just like you just did. That was absolutely dope. Gave my brothers an opportunity to see that they are not just studio people, huh? He can sing for real. I mean, sometimes, you know, some people come on here and the only note they can hit is in the studio, huh? So we got to make sure that when you, I mean, it's okay. I mean, if you need, because I need studio help, huh? So that's why I'm not a singer out here, because I don't want to get busted out. But I love the fact that Ray's skill, his super soulful sound came along with soul pop. That's what I'm loving right now. That soul pop vibe is just all live and in color. Let's talk about, I mean, how did that feel, you guys performing that thing live?
I love it. I love it. You know, once I get started, you know, we ain't gonna stop. Nah, I was joking. I love it though. The people have been. I'm getting feedback constantly, you know, and I can just tell that this song. We knew it was going to be this type of song to get this reaction. You know, just the volume, just the way how the whole session went. You know,
so it went effortlessly, didn't it?
It really did. It really did. Got the beat. The words just came straight to me. It actually, the song moved quick. All our music comes quick, and that's what's so shocking.
That's God.
Like, it really is, because they got to understand, I'm really in this barbershop by 6 in the morning, grinding all day, and then come home with the kids, and then he's got to go straight to the studio, but the energy is just there. The energy and just God.
First of all, I absolutely love it. I mean, how does it feel you hearing this young man just spit fire and the effect and the influence that I Found Freedom is having?
I think, you know, I just knew basically that this was going to be the one. I told him, even Walking Like I Talk.
One of many.
Yeah.
Because Walking Like I Talk it is banging.
Yeah. It's doing its thing right now.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. But I said, you know, this one, when I did the hook and I did the verse, I was like, oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Yo, bruh, this about to make a little noise.
Yeah.
And that's what it's doing right now. I'm telling you, God has really opened some doors. People have been reaching out to me. My phone is ringing off the hook, and I'm like, I'm loving it. It's doing what it needs to do.
Yeah.
Is he about to do it?
Come on.
We need the video, we need the website, we need these things out here.
But guess what? Do y'all hear the song playing right now?
I hear it.
You already know what y'all got to do. Y'all got to bring it live and in color. Come on, this is Xtreme Live, baby.
Where we at? What up? What up? It's your barber, Jones the Barber. Let's get it. JTB. Let's go. 24/7, 365. I gotta give him praise, y'all, cause I've been living life. Thank God for my second chances to get it right. Now my cup runneth over and my garden looking nice. Yes, too much is given, much is required. I've been drugged through the mud, I've been thrown in the fire. Yes, but I keep on pushing. Ain't no way I'm giving up the way God be looking out. Yes, can't forget to mention I've been on the mission. My God gave me vision, ain't no competition. Listen, gotta speak it to existence. I'ma be persistent. I'ma go and get it. I believe him. I ain't tripping.
I walk it like I talk it.
Come on.
I walk it like I talk it.
Come on.
I walk it like I talk it.
Talk.
Don't just talk. Walk it.
Come on.
I walk it like I talk it. I walk it like I talk it.
Yeah.
I walk it like I talk it. Don't just talk. Walk it. I walk it like I talk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
I walk it like I talk it. Don't just talk. Walk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
I walk it like I talk it. Don't just talk. Walk it. Walking in victory feels good to me.
Come on, Ray.
Walking in victory feels good to me. Walking in victory feels good to me. Woo!
Ain't no half stepping. We going all out. Make sure they hear my skirt when I peel out. Ready to get mine. It's been a long time coming. I've been on my grind. Yes. For that I'm thankful. He's on time. God gave me a whole nother angle. Upgraded, got a whole nother anchor. Got the weight of the world redirecting my anger. I'm a lead, cause leaders lead, I'm a ball. My God got me through it all. I might slip, I might fall.
Get up.
But through it all, I'ma remain strong. I'ma walk it like I talk and still getting my praise on.
Yeah.
I'ma
Walk it like I talk.
Come on.
Walk it like I talk. Come on.
I walk it like I talk it, don't just talk. Walk it. I walk it like I talk it.
Come on.
I walk it like I talk it.
Yeah.
I walk it like I talk it, don't just talk. Walk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
Yeah.
I walk it like I talk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
Don't just talk. Walk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
I walk it like I talk it.
Don't just talk. Walk it.
Walking in victory feels good to me.
Walking in victory
Come on,
feels
Ray.
good.
Walking in victory feels good to me.
Walking in victory feels good.
Walking in victory feels good to me.
I walk it like I talk it.
Yeah.
I walk it like I talk it.
Yeah.
Don't just talk. Walk it. I walk it like I talk it. I walk it like I talk it. I walk it like I talk it. Don't just talk. Walk it. I walk it like I talk it.
Come on.
I walk it like I talk it. Don't just talk. Walk it.
Yeah. Come on.
I walk it like I talk it. I walk it like I talk it. Don't just talk. Walk it.
I walk it and I'll talk it, yeah. Walk it and I'll talk it, yeah. Walk it and I'll talk it, yeah. I won't be defeated.
I walk it like I talk it. I walk it like I talk it. I walk it like I talk it. Don't just talk. Walk it.
This is what I'm talking about. That's the reason why we're listening. You're listening to Xtreme Live. Got to get another crazy shout out to Pastor Dangerous for being the DJ right on the spot. I am loving this moment. You guys, if y'all are in for a treat, listen, if people want to follow you guys, y'all got to give people a chance to follow you and tell them what the YouTube channel is. Ray, I want you to go first. How can people follow you, sir?
They can follow me on Facebook, The Soul Preacher. That's THA Soul, SOULPREACHA. The Soul Preacher.
Soul Preacher. Okay, and then how can people see the YouTube? What's your YouTube channel?
The Soul Preacher.
Okay, same thing.
Instagram, The Soul Preacher.
Same
Come
thing.
on. Twitter, The
Soul Preacher. Same
come
thing.
on, we ain't playing.
We ain't playing.
We ain't playing out
keep
here.
Keep it consistent.
Come on.
Come on, Jones Barber. How
All
can
right,
people get a
Jones
chance?
the Barber. You can find me on Instagram at Wrist Squad General. Wrist is in what your watch goes over. Wrist Squad General. You can also find the visuals on Jones the Barber. That's my YouTube channel. Everything is easy. Jones the Barber. Facebook, Jones the Barber, and the Soul Preacher. I ask that you get out there, check out the new video, I Found Freedom, and don't be afraid to share it. Don't be afraid to share.
I mean, don't. And first of all, I want you guys not to be afraid to share every last video they got. When I say that, first of all, they're easy on the eyes, huh? And you want to look at some fine people nowadays, because sometimes some folks that's ugly out there that's running around, they get too much promotion. I just start turning the TV and radio and phone book and everything off. Listen, you want to make sure that these brothers are live and in color, and they're easy on the eyes, so you can watch the video over and over again and not get mad, huh? That's what I'm saying. The same people I thought was ugly before I got saved are the same people I think that's ugly today. I didn't change. Just because I got saved don't mean I don't think ugly is ugly. Ugly is ugly because it's ugly. So that's all I'm saying. So these brothers are absolutely nice looking. So you could go and look at every single video and then like, share, and subscribe to their channel. Because when I say it's worth it, when you want to see strong men, you women talk about, so ain't no good men out here, honey, these some good men. You want to share this thing so you can have some more good men, or you be sitting up there mad and by yourself. So I need you to share this over and over again so we can get better and better men, huh? Gooder men, huh? Like the men that make you go, woo! So I'm saying this is how you do it. You share live and in color these brothers who are doing positivity and making a difference and making a change and just giving lyrical content that is good for the soul. When I say this is so hot, like it's never been, I say the soul kings are in the building. I absolutely love what I am experiencing today. So another crazy shout out to the DJ of the hour, Pastor Wayne Dandry, just making it hype and hot in this place. So if somebody wants to purchase or get your project,
we on all digital platforms. Wait a minute, hold up.
Let's talk about it.
We on all digital platforms: Amazon, Spotify, you name it, we there. iTunes, we on all digital platforms, and whatever you name it.
Introduction to So Hot.
Introduction to So Hot.
The number 2. Introduction. The number 2. So Hot.
So the introduction to Soul Hopping. So if you want to get that, you have to get it. I mean, come on, Spotify. I mean, they're on it. They're out there. They're on digital formats. So those of us that's old school that used to know what the 78 is, yeah, some of y'all don't know what that is, but or the 45, some people don't know what that is either. But I do know that y'all know what the digital download is. So like, subscribe, and buy this project. When I say the more you invest in them, the more good that they can do. I mean, I know y'all think that $1 is going to work, but please don't just do $1. Let's come on and let's invest into these brothers more now than ever before, because they're bringing the heat. Y'all just saw live in the studio. Can you imagine some lights and some speakers and some concerts behind that awesome groove that we was just experiencing? When I say they can headline, I'm gonna make sure they headline some stuff. I got some ideas that just popped in my head, but you know what? I just absolutely love what they're doing and how they're doing it. So all digital formats, like they said, get it. Let's like and subscribe to that channels so that they know that we love them and we're going to share. Now, are there any, thoughts that you guys, because we have a few more minutes, are there any final thoughts that you would like to share? I'm going to go, Jones, I'm going to go to you first. Yeah, Jones, okay. Bring some thoughts, bring some fight, because first of all, let me say this, you are a brilliant millennial. Some millennials, I'd just be like, oh, Jesus, they need oil. But you are definitely... Yeah. Bringing the heat. So come on and just, share your heart, share some words of wisdom, some nuggets. Just do what Jones do best. Cut them up, baby.
Cut me in and cut me out. All praise to the Most High. I'm thankful. But to anybody right now that's going through something dark, just remember, man, don't pray and worry, and just really have strong faith. God's going to make a way. I've seen a lot of trying times myself, and I've been able to stay consistent, making all this progress. So I'm just thankful to be surrounded. Make sure you surround yourself by positivity. Shout out to One Wave Barbershop, working around them. So solid brothers have kept me moving. My children, my church, Greater Love Outreach Ministries, Brother Ray, and Lady Xtreme, thank you. I was going through a lot, and I just want to be around her energy.
Man, you can listen. You can have my phone number anytime, because first of all, the flow he's doing rapping good, because nowadays you got people and they get $1 million budget. I'm going, how you get $1 million and you said absolutely nothing? Yeah. So I just but Jones, let me say this: anytime you want me, bruh, you got me. I mean, I'm gonna give you the personal cell. I'm gonna give you my address, my home address. Yeah, y'all can't have that because I can't do that live. But when when I say that, but you deserve it, because the energy that you give and the gift that you give needs to be elevated. It needs to be promoted. It needs to be encouraged, because you're dope. You're an amazing lyricist.
Yes.
And I want you to walk in that authority that you got, because you're bringing healing with your lyrical content. And for me, I don't mind pushing and promoting you as much as I possibly can. And when we get off air, I got some thoughts. I got some nuggets I want to share.
And anybody listening, that's what we need right now. Somebody that's going to be able to push that content. As busy as we are, I just want to continue to create work now. It's work within work. So we need that individual. If you're listening that want to get out here and promote, get us a website and some things together, make sure you reach out to us.
Absolutely. I mean, because y'all are worth all of that. Now, to my soul preacher that I've known forever, let me say this to you. Let me give you a piece. Let me say, this season and this time, this brother, what you're doing for him and how you're pulling the nuggets out of him is needed more now than ever before. But I am going to leave the words to you to share, because like I said, we got a few minutes. I need you to share from your heart as, like I would say, like a father in ministry. Because that's what you are. We're at that age now. Yeah. We the old people now. Yeah. So as a father in ministry, encourage the people.
First, I want to say, you're never too old to dream, and you're never too old to get started, to be a visionary. A lot of times we think that time has passed us by, but if you stay determined, transformation only comes through patience and determination. Transformation only comes through patience and determination. So if you stay determined and you stay patient, God will begin to elevate you. But then you have to be your authentic self. Don't try to be like no one else. We were driving in the car, and we had a track on. And I said, you know what? We might use auto-tune on this. And then God told me, even sitting, he said, no, stick with what you're doing. Because we cover up so much of our talent with that. Can I just speak to some artists out there? I want to hear your voice. See, I grew up with the Eric B. and Rakims, where you can hear their voice. Do you know what I'm saying? I grew up with those type of people, and I want to hear your voice. We want to hear your voice. We want to get back to the true artistry. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, and ain't nothing wrong with it if it's working for you. I ain't got nothing against it. But for us, we gonna opt out of that. We gonna stay true to who we are. And
y'all can do that because you ain't whack. Now listen, don't be having these whack folk out here thinking that they could come and sing and then they all jacked up and not gifted. You can be authentic because you prove that you're called to this space. Okay, go ahead, keep going.
And not only that, I want people to understand too that when your purpose, and I had a message on Sunday, my purpose makes me uncomfortable. See, your purpose have to make you uncomfortable enough for you to change what you're doing. When your purpose don't make you uncomfortable, because see, the comfort zone is not where my purpose lives. So if I fall back, guess what? God has someone else to step up to the plate. I'm never gonna fall back. I'm never gonna stop leaning into my purpose, because I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think that is so profound. It's interesting, because I had somebody reach out and they want me to write a country song, and I said, Lord, I don't know nothing about country. Y'all not hearing me here. But I said, but if you give me the mindset. And just like we just did the domestic violence song, and I don't know if I sent it to you yet, but we did it for a TV show.
Oh, domestic violence! This is National Domestic Violence
Month. So we just did that. You know what I'm saying? That's opening doors. We just did. There's Power in Your Vote. You know what I'm saying? For NBC. For the connection. You know what I'm saying? The conversation. And so we just have to understand that there's power in your vote and different things, and be able to transform yourself.
Well, the thing that I love about Jones, the Barber, the Soul Preacher, they came and live and in color with your sister and killed it in the building. Listen, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in live to Xtreme Live, and all the Facebook fans and friends. We want to just appreciate you guys rocking with us. Thank you so much. We love y'all. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day.
You playing that song?
That's the song right there.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it out with the Soul Preacher and Jones the Barber. Go ahead.
The storm shall pass again, and the sun will shine again. Head up, shoulders back, show 'em the God within. Don't give up, don't fold nor bend. Reminiscing the good old days, white tee to high tops with the baldest blend. Group smacks from the older men, dropping gems. Back when Kirk Frank had the whole black stumping, man. Love to see the old hood again. Rest in peace to all loved ones. 2 tears in a bucket full of cold ones. Back when Nana made us keep our hands clean. Now we gotta put the mask on, man, son. I just wanna drop the top and mash off. Get away from all this chaos. Hit the strip, cold water, open toes with the socks off. Ha! And all praise to the Most High. The rain and the sunshine.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Lady Xtreme.
Man, I mean, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
This is so dope. I just absolutely love y'all.
Yeah.
The
The sun will shine again. Out right now. Jones the Barber YouTube channel.
Yes.
Gonna shine again.
Loving daughters and fathers.
It don't even matter.
Teaching their
When I
sons.
say this, because I'm still live. When I say that, I'm gonna show y'all the DJ for the hour. See right there. When I say he made this show fire, but see, here's the thing: they had it available to be fire, huh? See, when you do artistry and you make it easy to get your stuff, then people like Pastor Daniels can just pull and just incorporate you into any show. This is why I love my mentors and my friends. Thank you for being Xtreme Live. Thank you for being behind the scenes. Thank you for rocking with this girl. I just look forward to us doing so many more. Thank you again, Nayir. Love you.